There's always something special about trying a new medium for the very first time. That mix of curiosity, excitement, and yeah, a little bit of intimidation too. So today I'm unboxing something that I've never used before. My very first set of gouache paints. I've seen so many artists create stunning, vibrant pieces with gouache paints, and I've been itching to see what all the hype is about. These are Himi brands, I believe they are called. I ordered them from Amazon, and since I'm in Canada, I believe they're around $60 to $70. And right off the bat, the packaging felt solid, clean, and kind of classy. But you already know I'm a sucker for a good design. And of course, I ordered myself a nice little sketchbook. It's a little smaller than I anticipated, but hey, the presentation was pretty cool. I kind of like it. The one thing that stands out to me right away with gouache paints is the variety of colors and how all of this color just pops. And apparently, from what I'm reading, it's kind of like acrylic paints and watercolor met and basically had a baby. It's kind of crazy. So I know a lot of people are using water with this, and yeah, I can't wait to try it. Now, as you know, like I said, I've never used gouache paints before, so this is going to be kind of cool, experimental, and probably a little messy, but I have some plans. And that's also the beauty of trying something new, right? You kind of learn as you go. You mess up, you explore, and hopefully you create something cool in the process. Today's process with all of this, we are going camping. And my plan is to go into the woods or near water or something, depending on the landscape of where I'm going. And I'm bringing, obviously, my son with me in there. And as you know, my son's a little artistic as well, and he loves to draw and paint. So we are both going to be trying gouache paints together for the very first time in the woods. I just want to add that I think as artists, we all hit that point where we need to shake things up, break out of routine and kind of dive into something unknown. And for me, this box of paint is more than just supplies. It's kind of a new chapter, a challenge, and a reminder that we're always learning. All right, art brain off, gym mode on. This is the part of the day where I stop overthinking and start lifting heavy things. I won't lie, some days I need to drag myself out of the door, especially when I've been in my creative bubble for hours. But I've learned that getting my body moving is just as important as getting my ideas flowing. It's not just about muscles or aesthetics, it's about discipline. And honestly, it clears my head like nothing else. Sometimes a good workout untangles whatever's been stuck upstairs all day. The same thing goes with artwork. Oh, good morning, everybody. Look at this. I get to do another one of these videos, eh? Where I'm talking on my phone, driving at the same time, vlogging, recording myself. Oh boy. So I got kind of a cool video today. I am actually going camping. Right now I'm actually off to the gym. And it's hard to talk and videotape at the same time. But we rented a campground a few hours north of here, and we're not allowed on the campground until around 2 o'clock. And right now it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, not even. But we are on our way to the gym, get some training in, gonna go home, eat, and we're basically all packed and ready to go. I'm gonna be bringing This might sound crazy to some people. I'm going to be bringing my paints with me, my gouache paints. I've never used them before. Never in my life have I used gouache. And you know, I've done oil paints, watercolors, acrylics, all that other stuff. Not even so much acrylics, but now it's time to try out the gouache. And I'm going to try and paint, I don't know what you would call it, like a live scene, where I'm not gonna, it's obviously freehand, but I'm gonna sit somewhere and look at the scenery, and if I think that is a very nice scenery, then I'm just gonna paint it. Just look up, paint, like a live model kind of sort of thing, but with landscape. My son is super excited. We're gonna be going fishing. We're gonna be roasting some marshmallows over the fire, obviously. We've got some tents, we've got tons of stuff we got planned. Obviously, I brought some playing cards for nighttime in the tent. And yep, I'm gonna be vlogging the whole thing. And I am not good at this vlogging thing. I'm totally new at it. And my son's gonna help me. His mom's gonna help me do all that kind of stuff. I'm bringing the tripod. I'm bringing my tablets and stuff. And yeah, you know, you're gonna say, dude, you're high maintenance. What kind of camping is that? Listen, I watch my shows. I have a tattoo business that I run, so I've got to stay on my toes with my business, and that's how I make my bread and butter. But here we are, you know, a nice calm video where Andrew's not freaking out on people, where Drew is not freaking out on people. But I'm not going to record this gym session. I'm just going to get in, get it, and get out, because I am in kind of a rush this morning. But we are here, back at Athletic Culture. I'll see you soon. All right, this is where things get serious, apparently, because, you know, this is camping trip prep, which really means stuffing the car with everything we might need, plus about 10 extra things. And as you know in a previous video, it's because I'm bougie. So just in case, we have to bring those extra things. You know, we've got the usual camping stuff, tent, sleeping bags, food, way too many hoodies, but then there's art gear, sketchbooks, gouache paints, brushes, easel, even my travel palette. And of course, all of my camera equipment, because if I'm gonna get inspired out in the wild, you better believe I'm filming it. You know, the camera body, my extra batteries, lenses, tripods, mics, and all that other fun stuff. All right, good old camping trip. I gotta pack my coolers still. I got tons of stuff to do. And it seems like it's gonna be raining today, which actually kind of sucks. But I'm not gonna bring my dogs. It's way too humid, muggy outside, so I'm not gonna bring them. My daughter's gonna be here. She's gonna be letting my dogs out and feeding my dogs and all that other stuff. So yeah, I just think sleeping in a tent with other people, obviously my family, and dogs, it's going to be disgusting in there as it is, and you know, it's just not fair to bring the dogs in this kind of weather anyway. So time to pack the coolers. Even though we're only going for 2 days, I packed a lot of food and a lot of water, a lot of frozen water, and you know, a lot of food so you can feed this beast of a man. And my son likes to eat too. And yep, we packed everything from salmon, to burgers, to breakfast burritos, eggs, you name it. We packed it. Even bacon. You have to have the candy in there, the bacon. I gotta maybe open some more fish. The one thing I did forget to do, which I meant to do the other day, look at this. What are these? Naturally clean, naturally classic bake and serve turkey breakfast sausages. I'm gonna cut those up, fry some eggs, and get some wraps, some tortillas, and I'm gonna make some breakfast wraps. They're gonna be delicious. And I'm not gonna actually put all the sausages in there. I'm actually gonna save some sausages just to actually cook while I'm there for breakfast. Be a nice little snack. Getting the big boy out for this one. Everything's opposite from my car. Like the windshield wipers and everything. You know, there's always something about these drives that hit a little different. City noise starts to fade, cell signal starts to weaken, unfortunately, and suddenly it's just trees, sky, and space to breathe, and of course each other. It's kind of like the world shifts gears. Everything slows down, even my thoughts feel quieter out here. You tend to forget kind of how green everything gets this time of year. It's that deep, lush green that reminds you life's still growing, even when you're not watching. This is why I bring the sketchbook, why I pack the paints, not just to capture the scenery, but to feel it, to let it soak in and come out through the brush later. And we're here. We just got to pick up some firewood because it's one thing that we didn't remember until we got here. But now we got some dry, clean wood so we can get the fire going, stay warm and dry, and cook some good food. Come on, my boy. Heavy? Being all weird, bro. I mean, come on, look at this view. It's beautiful. And then you've got this little guy. Well, we're at the campsite, and of course I didn't expect a whole lot, but look at this little guy vlogging for his own little channel. We got a fire going, we got some breakfast burritos heating up with those turkey sausages and eggs. They're so good. We got these guys over here. Well, I figured I'd get up, prep some breakfast while everybody's still sleeping, and enjoy the amazing sounds of the early morning in the forest. And I'm actually an early bird. I'm always up early, and like I said before, I'm always at the gym early, and I've been an early bird for as long as I can remember.
To the top.
What? All right, we found it. That perfect little pocket of stillness tucked between the trees, the sun just kind of peeking through the canopy, and enough open space to breathe and create. There's something grounding about painting out here. No deadlines, no distractions, just nature, and the way the light hits the leaves, it's kind of perfect. And most importantly, I get to share this with my son, and we will never forget this moment with each other. Now, I'm not trying to capture every single detail. It's more about the feeling, the colors, the textures, the mood of the moment. It's less about perfection and more about connection, and of course trying out this new set of gouache paints that I've never tried before. And so far, I'm actually having a lot of fun with them, and I could probably see myself working with them in the future on some more projects later on down the road. And yep, my son actually really liked them too, and he's actually never tried oil painting or anything. He has tried acrylic and a little bit of watercolor here and there, I believe. But yeah, they're very fun, and yeah, I definitely like them so far. Out here, every brush stroke kind of feels different, more honest, less filtered, like the trees don't care if it turns out good or not. They just want you to show up. And this is the kind of art that fills you up. Not for likes, not for views, but just for the soul.
There's a bug on my page. Well, now the bug's blood is permanently part of the...
Super cool rock right here, and check this out. Somebody by the name of Kelly painted that rock and left that in there. Pretty cool. There's a tree wrapping around it. This is super cool. Look at, see if I can get it. There he is. There's a proud dad moment right there. Proud dad moment. Well, I gotta say, trying out these new gouache paints has been a real good experience. You know, there's something about the way that they flow with the texture and the way that you can layer everything and bring it to life. But honestly, the real highlight wasn't just the paints. It was being out here camping and creating with my son, watching him get into it, seeing the way that he looks at the world through color and space. Now that's the kind of memory that sticks forever. So thanks for hanging out with us on this little creative adventure. And if you like this one, hit the like button, drop a comment, and make sure to subscribe for more art moments and stories like this.